Shay, and welcome to my channel. If you're not already, please subscribe, and let's jump straight into the video. So if you didn't know already, I am a new mom. I'm a first-time mom, and I asked my Instagram people and my TikTok people to send me some questions about my birth and everything, my pregnancy and my birth, and I'm gonna answer them in the video. So that's what I'm here to do today. So yeah, let's just get into it and see who all wanna be in my business. Okay, so I have 10 questions that I chose from the Q&A. First question being, how did you find out you were pregnant? So I want to first start by saying my baby was pretty much planned. Like, it's a little boy. His name is Nakai. I will show him to you all in a little while. If you haven't seen him though, I put him in my YouTube shorts all the time, so go check them out. He was pretty much planned. I was one of them girls who thought I couldn't get pregnant. I thought I couldn't get pregnant. Bitch, who was I for? He's right over here sleeping, so if I keep looking over there, just know that's who I'm looking at. Okay, so like I was saying, my pregnancy was pretty much planned. We kind of, planned it out, whatever. We kind of was tracking my ovulation and everything. But I thought I couldn't get pregnant, so I really just like, fuck it, YOLO. Like, I can't get pregnant anyway, so fuck it. So, and I'm getting pregnant. So one day after work, I was working night shift, and one day after work, I went home and I laid in the bed, and I was thinking like, I haven't had my period in a while. Like, well, not a while. It was like a week late. I was like, I haven't had my period in like a week. So I go and ask my boyfriend. I'm like, have my period came on? I'm like, have my period, cause listen, he was tracking my damn ovulation more than I was. So I'm like, have my period came on? He like, I was just gonna wait for you to say something. I'm like, what? Mind you, I wasn't even thinking about my cycle, because I'm never really like too worried about my cycle not coming on, because sometimes it's a little late. So I'm just like never too pressed and never like hawking my cycle, because it's like, whatever, it's gonna come. So I'm like, damn, I gotta get a pregnancy. I got a pregnancy test. Mind you, it was like 4 in the morning. I was like, I need to go get a pregnancy test. I need to go get a pregnancy test. And he like, oh, we can wait until in the morning. So I'm like, all right. Mind you, in my head, I'm thinking, girl, you're not pregnant. Like, sit your delusional ass down. So next morning, I would get a pregnancy test. I would get the Dollar pregnancy test. Went home, took it. It was positive. I'm like, shot. So I went to Walgreens and I got the clear blue, like the digital ones. Went home and I took it, and it was positive. And yeah, that's how I found out I was pregnant. All right, next question. What was my pregnancy symptoms? So in the very beginning, I was throwing up a lot. Like I said, I work night shifts, so every night I would throw up, like really bad. That's about it. Like, you know, like further along other symptoms came, but to be honest, the main symptoms, like in the beginning, was just like throwing up. So yeah. Next question is, how was birth and how did contractions feel? All right, let's get into it. So I would rate my birth on a scale from 1 to 10. I would rate my birth a solid 8. Contractions are indeed the worst part of labor for me. Every labor and delivery is different. The contractions hurt really bad. So I got induced, which means they basically force my body into labor if you don't know what induction is. And them Pitocin contractions, baby, believe them when they tell you them Pitocin contractions are the worst. I had contractions in my stomach, in my butt, in my back, like everywhere. And I will rate the pain a 10 out of 10. Okay, so the next question is, did you get the epidural? So I did get the epidural. I got the epidural twice. The first time I got the epidural, it worked for like 2-3 hours and then it stopped working. But I got the epidural very, very early on in my labor, which I feel like maybe I shouldn't have, but I kind of needed it, so I got it. And I thought it was gonna work the whole labor, but it didn't. It stopped working. So I had to get it redone, and it just didn't work. Like, it didn't work. So I basically feel like I went natural because I was in so much pain. Like, yes, I got the epidural, but did the epidural help me? No, it didn't. Do you breastfeed? No, I do not breastfeed. I breastfed for like 3 weeks and then I stopped because I was just going through a lot. Like, I was going through postpartum and just trying to juggle being a first time mom. Like, I didn't really know what I was doing for real. If you want to be technical, everything has to be learned, or everything had to be taught. And obviously I was, teaching myself as I went. But at first I was also pumping. I was pumping. He was not latching, but I was pumping. And it was just too much. Like, pumping, it was too much. Like, I had to pump every 2 hours, clean the parts every 2 hours, feed him every 2 hours. Like, I'm just like, bro, how the fuck am I supposed to do this shit? Like, I just didn't have enough motivation to continue to breastfeed, because if I did, maybe I would have. I also feel like if I would have had him latch on, then I probably could have kept going too, because that would have been easier than pumping, I feel like. But it was just a lot. I was just stressed out. I was going through postpartum depression, and I was like, you know what, I'm just feeding my baby formula. I was like, a fed baby is a healthy baby. And then my pediatrician also was just like, I don't really see a difference in formula babies and breastfed babies, to be honest. So I was like, you know what, all right, I'll just go straight formula. And that's what I did. My baby is healthy, he's happy, he's chunky, he's gaining weight like crazy, and he's healthy. And that was essentially the main goal. So yeah. Next question is, how is your mental? I'm so glad somebody asked this. This is a very important question, and I really appreciate you for asking. My mental is really good right now. My baby is 4 months. I'm 4 months postpartum. I feel great. The first couple months was really hard, but we're at 4 months now and we're doing good. My mental is great. I cannot complain. I'm not gonna lie, I cannot complain. My postpartum depression, it came and it went. And I can only thank God for that. All right, we're coming up on the last couple questions. The next one is, do you want more kids? I think I'm good. I honestly think I'm gonna be one and done. Honestly. I never was somebody who wanted like a lot of kids or multiple kids. I always said if God give me one child, I would be grateful. And yeah, I think I'm fine with my son. You know, I can never tell y'all like, you know, what my future holds, what more God has planned for me, because I don't know personally. But if I had to, like, if I had a say in my future, I would say, well, I guess I do have a say in my future, but I'm saying, like, if I had fully control over it, I would say, no, I'm not having no more kids. But like I said, you never know. But I really personally am okay with my one baby. I'm good. I'm set. I'm straight. Okay, so it says, how is postpartum going? I'm not gonna answer that one because I kind of answered that on the how is your mental question. So I'm gonna skip past that one. Like, the last and final question is, how has having a baby affected my relationship? So having a baby hasn't affected my relationship. You know, man's, we're still good. Everything is cool. Everything is kosher. We're taking care of our child. We're living on our child, and yeah, we're good. We're great. I feel like God sent me a great man to have a kid with, and I'm grateful for that. Alright, y'all, that is the end of this video. Thank y'all for watching. Please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and support a girl. I am new to this YouTube thing, and it would mean the world to me if y'all supported me. And thank you. I thought my baby was gonna wake up so I can show him in this video, but he didn't. But he'll be in the next one, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe, and thank y'all for watching.